up? How are we all doing? Good to see you. Welcome back to Premier League Dad. Why is this all skew if? Let's bring it a little bit round like that. Maybe a bit better. Ronnie, hey Key, good result against Palace away for us, mate. It was a great performance. Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic from United. I thought they really deserved the win. I'm gutted, to be honest, because Palace should have been 3-0 up first half. Oh, I've got West Ham 2-1. I've got the score there. That's still from the United game. Apologies. I don't know why I've started it. West Ham 0, Liverpool. Oh, we're in the white as well. I thought we would be in the green. Let me need to change that. Can't have us in... Can't have us in green on the scoreboard when we're actually in white. There you go. That's a bit better now. Chris Milburn, you'll never walk alone. Good to see you, Chris. How's it going? Red Rebellion says, let's see if Mr. Virgil van Dijk can turn his words in his open letter to the fans into actions today. Red Rebellion, if he can't lead his team to victory against West Ham, strip the captaincy off him and send him to the bench with a thank you note for him to leave at the end of the season. As for Salah, the player who has been bankrolled and throws his toys when he is benched, you will have to go as well. The Eastern Red says, you'll never walk alone. And Ronnie Dodge says, are you for foreshadowing, mate? So good to see Alessandro Martinez back. I hope I am foreshadowing, because I would be delighted with a 2-1 win today if Liverpool can get it. Something tells me we might not be that lucky. What a brew says, key lad, we'll check in. What we saying, sorry? What we check in at half time. Big performance headed from us. Yes, Paul. Good to see you, Paul. We're having a minute's silence here, I think, for Billy Bonds. Forest having one for young Josh Travis in the Brighton game as well. Very sad. Very sad. Always sad when people pass away, but equally sad when it's a young player or a club legend in the case of Billy Bonds. But there you go. Very sad. Caleb McAllister starts, yeah. Hey, look at that, I've got my hat on. Alexis McAllister starting, I think, is a bit of a blow. It's a bit of a blow. I thought we would have McAllister dropped today. I did think we would see him dropped. Sadly, we've not. So it's all very much on Arne Slot here now. If Arne Slot has got this wrong, then on his head be it. Caleb says, for you, I still want you to get battered. And Bradley, Mount was unreal today. What a player. I thought, yeah, I was surprised that Bruno Fernandes... why am I on multi-view? I don't want multi-view. I want proper Premier League. Give me the game in full. Thank you. Right, we're off. We're off and underway. Come on, Liverpool. We need a big performance in this one. It's a huge game for us. We have to start right. 25 seconds in. We've got a free kick. Who is it? Who's down? Who's down? Who's been chopped? Is it Gravenberch? Is it Gravenberch? I think it is. Yeah, he's been smashed there by Callum Wilson. Oh! Oh, that is a red. That is a red. Early in, that is a red card. That should be a red. Honestly, 1 minute in, that should be a red card. How has the ref not looked at that? That's shocking. That's a stamp. Here's Wirtz. Good play. Into Isak. Loses it. For fuck's sake. And West Ham on the counter. Bowen up against Kirkes. Come on, Milos. Show him inside. Show him inside. Good ball. Paqueta. Stood up. Out of play. We'll take that all day. Good. Well done. Well done. Paul says, Gakpo and Wirtz. Maybe Gakpo will not keep cutting inside and shooting. And Tom says, Fiorentina shirt. It's good, isn't it? It's one of my favourites, that. MUFC says, Xerxes became Bergkamp for 20 seconds of his life. And that should be a red. Honestly, I have no idea how that wasn't a red card. I am astonished how that wasn't a red card. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Adrian, do you think Isak grabs a goal today, Key? You think? I hope so. I really hope so. I don't mind. I was just saying in the last live, we did the Palace against Man United game. I honestly don't mind who scores. I'll take a deflected goal off Alphonse Areola's Areola today. I don't mind. As long as it goes in and it's 1-0 Liverpool or 2-1 or whatever, I don't care. I'll take any win. A scruffy win is better. Chris Milburn says, will you watch the Weirtime derby? Mate, you know me. If it's a big game and it's on, I'm watching it. I'm live every single day. So yes, I probably will be. Chris, when was that Liverpool shirt? Top right. Top right. As you look at me, top right would be over here, right? Yeah, that's green. Well, I was going to say that one's not anymore. That one is Liverpool 1998-9, I think. Or it might be 99-2000. Titi Kamara scored the winner at Highbury in that kit. Paul says, how come we're in the cream colour and not the green? I thought we would be in the green. Yeah, I really thought we would be in the green. So I'm not surprised. Or I am surprised, rather. Kinga says, where is Isak? He looks a shadow of himself. It's early in the game, but his first few touches look shocking. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because he hasn't started. He's not played 90 minutes for Liverpool yet. The guy's not really played at all for us in such a long time. So confidence is going to be a big factor for him. His touch, his finishing, it's all going to be a little bit sketchy. It's not just like he's not going to come into the Liverpool side and just be immediately back to full fitness and full form. It's going to take him a few months of being available and whatever. So I feel like we're only just seeing the start of him. Here's Wirtz. Have a go, Wirtz. Have a go. Oh, Isak. Oh, no. You're going to get so much stick for that. Leaning back. But okay, that's all right. It's a shot on goal. It's a shot on goal. Come on, Liverpool. That's all right. CFC Marks, ain't no way you lose to West Ham. Hey, we've lost to worse. 3 minutes in and people are having a go at his touches. I know, Chris, I know. But in fairness, he's a good lad, Ginger. He's all right. He's not. I don't think he's necessarily having a go from an agenda. He's not trying to push a narrative, I don't think. I could be wrong, but he seems a nice lad. I don't think he's having a pop at Isak for that. I'm just saying I think he's maybe... he could be getting ahead of himself rather than being nasty about it. Reece celebrating a shot on goal. How the mighty have fallen. Oh, fucking hell, here we go. Arsenal fans turning up. Ronnie Dodge, my stepmom won't be happy. She's a Palace supporter. Well, you know, give her a bit of stick today, mate. Let her know. You was battered in the first half. Palace were much the better side. Yeah, Palace were much the better side. Sumo Beerman says, Casper the Ghost about to have a meltdown. Is that me? Casper the Friendly Ghost? I'll take that. I'll take that. Given he had other ghosts in the same film called Fatso and Stinky and Stretch, and you're not picking me as any of them, you've gone for Casper. I'll take that. Casper was well the best of the ghosts. I'm well happy with that. It's very kind of you. Will says the way we're playing, it's looking 4-2-3-1, and Reece says sorry, was Isak aiming for Pluto with that shot? Well, Sumo, enjoy the game. You too, mate. Not too much, hopefully. Kinga says there's no agenda for his standards. He's been poor. It's just factual. I understand where you're coming from, but I feel like he's not really had a chance because he's not been fit. I don't feel like we're seeing Isak because we've not been able to see him consistently from the starting games. It's been all like little minutes here and there, and you're never ever going to see the best of a player when it's like that. Be yourself, Dylan says Strasbourg 1, Brest 0. That's good. I've got Brest to lose that one. Is it West Ham throw? Yeah, West Ham throw. Oh, my clock's a little bit behind. Right, there you go. We're a bit more synced up now. We're in sync with Sky. Good play. Good defending from Gravenberch. It's going to be a West Ham corner. And Reece says, why has he not been fit, Key? Because of his own decisions. Well, yeah. I mean, that's true enough. Yeah, he decided that... Well, I mean, you could say that he needed to do what he did to get out of Newcastle. Because Newcastle wouldn't have sold him otherwise, would they? If he didn't do that, he would still be a Newcastle player. So, you say it's because of his own decisions, but he didn't really... I don't think he had much choice. I think he had to say to Newcastle, I'm not feeling very good, so I don't think I can play. Good clearance by Gravenberch. Good play from Wirtz. Oh, unlucky. Better. That's much better from Liverpool. Good clearance, defended it well, and got up the pitch. That's better. Wan-Bissaka, very underrated player. Like him a lot. He's added to his game, Wan-Bissaka. I feel like he's not even just like a solid defensive player anymore. He used to be really good defensively, didn't he? But then not anything going forward. And now it feels like the opposite, really. Like defensively, he's still very good, but going forward, he's really, really adapted. Good play from Gravenberch. This is better from Liverpool. Wirtz, McAllister. Keep hold of it, Maka. Good ball from McAllister, is it? Over to Gakpo. This is better, Liverpool. Here's Kirkes. This is good. Gakpo. Maka. Grav. Come on. This is it. This is better. This is the sort of football we're used to from Liverpool. Dominating possession. Comfortable. Let's get our foot on the ball. Let's have a little bit of confidence. Chris says, because Salah doesn't hog the ball. And Cavs, you can't lose this game, surely. To sound very Mick McCarthy, Gav, we can. It can. J-Main, are they home or away? Liverpool are away. It's at West Ham. The Eastern Red says, this is brilliant so far. It's a Liverpool... No, it's a West Ham throw, but that's good pressure. Good pressure, good play. Liverpool are doing all right here. It's not been a bad... First 10 minutes, it's been okay. Blake Griffin, it can. It can. BSL Dylan, I love this beautiful game. Afternoon, Key. Great to see you. You too, Blake. Always good to see you, mate. Good to have you in the chat. Good bit of knowledge in the chat. Clarky, what did you think of Man United's result against Palace? Brilliant result. Brilliant second half performance from United. Gutted because Palace should have had you. Palace, if they were any good, they'd have put you 3-4-0 down at half time. That should have been like the Everton game. The Everton Newcastle game last night. Palace were miles better than you in the first half, but it was just a game of two halves. It's the old adage, isn't it? A game of two halves. Palace were absolutely brilliant first half. Second half, United come out and I won't go as far as dominate, but they took the chances, and that's all you need to do in an away game. Here's Wan-Bissaka. Kirkes, you've got to get over to him. You've got to get over to him. Good lad. Defend, defend, defend. Good ball in. Alisson punches it out. Oh, come on. That was a bit chaotic. I didn't like that. Strike. Good block. Reece, you've just uploaded a YouTube Shorts, Key. Have I? Have I? I think I might have had one scheduled for about now. Oh, Alisson's down. Don't say he's got to go off as well. Does he just get clattered? Oh, he's just winded, I think. He might just be winded. Have I actually just uploaded a short? Yeah, I did, sorry. I did. I uploaded it while the game's going on. Why is the chat not showing up? I don't know why the chat's not having it today. For whatever reason, it ain't showing up. Scott says, what a win for Manchester City, and let's hope West Ham beat Liverpool and Chelsea beat Arsenal and City win the league. Alright, Scott, that's a bit harsh. Ginga, I think I am saying this because you won the league last season and spent as much as you did in the summer, you'd expect to push on. Mamardashvili, I think he's about to come in here, is he? Alisson might have to change. Lewis says, does Slot get sacked if Liverpool lose? No, I don't think so. And Braz Balint, United beat Palace 2-1. Thoughts? No. No, I'm only kidding. I was going to say no, I'm not giving you my thoughts. We've already talked about it. It was live for the game, mate. Palace were brilliant first half, shocking second half. Good performance from United in the end. Reese, could this be Alisson's last season? Probably. Yeah, it looks like it. And Be Yourself, Dylan, are you doing Birmingham v Watford on Monday? I think I am, yeah. I think that is the game we're doing Monday. Jaden, I'm a bit late. No worries, mate. And Technical Husband, Liverpool to lose this game, surely. It's on a knife edge. That's all I'll say. Wirtz, good play, better. Into McAllister. McAllister, poor from him. Typically, poor from him. And West Ham now coming forward. This is not good. This is not good. Stood up to the far post. Canate clears it away. Kirkes completes the clearance. Love it. Jimmy P says McAllister's shocking. Honestly, I'm really starting to lose patience with him. But in turn losing patience with Slot because we've known all season McAllister has been poor and he's continuously picked him. He keeps putting him in the side. He's not that player. He isn't that guy. You need to get McAllister out the side. Lewis, great win for us last night at Everton. First away win of the season. Well, first in the league. Yeah, you won at Union St Gilward as well in the Champions League. But still only your second away win in 10 away games this season. So yeah, poor from Newcastle away from home. But very, very good last night. And Everton were poor. But you were very good. C. Wheatley, what minute you're on? I am in the 15th minute, but if you want to go and sync it up and check it, then you can go to YouTube. Go and watch me on YouTube instead of TikTok. You can literally pause the game so it's right up to the clock and the moment that you're in. It's a slightly different look and feel over on YouTube as well. Archie, I've never seen Everton play that bad before. Christ, how long have you been watching Everton? They play like that every other week. Kirkes, good play. Gravenberch. That's a foul, referee. Thank you, sir. Radnor Splash, how are Liverpool playing? I'd give us maybe a 7 out of 10, maybe an 8 out of 10. We look better, but we still look nervy. We still look a little bit unsure of ourselves. Still not back to our best just yet, but it's been a decent start. I've been, quietly impressed. Reece, you wouldn't think Maka is a World Cup winner, would you? Oh, amazed. No. If someone had said to me, this is a guy that you've just picked up from league, from the conference. You've just picked him up from the conference. He's won a competition to play. I'd have said, yeah, probably. Yeah, fair enough. Sounds right. EFC Edit says, I guarantee I've been Anfield more than you this season. You have. I haven't been Anfield this season. I haven't been Anfield in 2 years. Stopped going 2 years ago. So yeah, if you've been once, you've been more than me. Yeah. What we're saying, sorry, Wills, there's a lot of... Archie been going home and away since I was 6, so 10 years now, and that was horrible. Soberslide corner. Van Dijk header over the bar. Jimmy, he can't keep the ball for more than 5 seconds. He overhits everything, underhits everything, can't run, can't track a man. Everything. It's all terrible. MK13, hello Key, are you convinced that Frank has to go now? No, mate. This is what happens when you appoint a new manager. It takes time. You've got to give him time. Be Yourself, Dylan. La Liga looks like a good title race. Top 4 are on 31, 32, 32 and 34 points. Wolves 1-0. Come on, Wolves. Yes, Wolves, love it. Archie, you got me Chelsea and Forest away tickets sorted. 3:30 with travel after last night. I can't be arsed. 330 quid with travel. Bloody hell. Hey, listen, if you enjoy the away games, it sometimes doesn't matter how you get on, because the away trips can be great even when you lose. I love going away with Liverpool. It's brilliant. Wirtz has looked very sharp so far, I've got to say. Oh, the Wolves game's been disallowed. The Wolves goal's been disallowed. Ginga says there definitely has to be a small part of Arne Slot. Away West Ham. West Ham up with Canate. Keep him out. Oh, I thought that was going in. Corner. There definitely has to be a small part of Arne Slot that wishes he hadn't won the league last season. Liverpool look more solid today for sure. I don't think he would have wished he hadn't won the league, because that's probably what's kept him in a job so far. The fact that he's got that credit in the bank, that we know he's a very good manager, that he's won the league title already. That was good defending from Canate. You've got to give credit where it's due. Lewis Patterson, are you concerned about what you've seen from Isak so far? No. What, in his Liverpool career or today? What are you talking about? In his Liverpool career, no, he's not played a ball. He's not played a game for us, really. We've not seen him. He's like had minutes here and there and coming off the bench, getting subbed on. It's, you know, I don't think you can really attribute any real clear, criticism or praise to a player based off what Isak's had to show on the pitch. He's not really been on the pitch to show that he can or he can't. Ginga, Spurs fans can no longer blame Ange or Levy. Spurs completely overestimate their team. I feel a little bit sorry for Spurs, though, because last night it was a Vicario error, wasn't it? It was a Vicario error that puts them 2-0 down, and then the game feels very, very different. It was a great finish from Harry Wilson, though. Crucial block from Canate, says Will, and Archie, I love going away, mate. Best memories with the old fella. Yeah, going away with your dad. Absolutely, mate, I agree. All of my best memories with my dad are going away watching Liverpool. Fantastic. Best days of your life. Until you have kids and get married, or until you have kids and you can go and do it with them as well. Like, my little girl's not old enough, but maybe in time, I don't know if she will get into football. She might not. I don't know. But, yeah, if she does get into football like her dad, then I'll love being able to take her to Liverpool matches as well. But the best times are definitely with your dad watching games of footy. Absolutely agree. That's why the name of the channel is Premier League Dad, because that's how I got into footy, and I'm a dad now, and I want to take my little girl eventually. MK13, I think last night was a keep your job game for Frank, and he shouldn't keep it now. Depends on what your expectations are for Spurs this season. What are you looking for from Spurs? Like, what's your bare minimum, has to achieve that or he's gone, and what's your, like, overachieved? Like, what are you expecting Spurs to do? Bearing in mind you finished 17th last season, so the level of your team is maybe not as good as you thought it was, possibly. So where do you think Spurs should finish as an absolute minimum in order for Thomas Frank to keep his job? Archie, a ticket with return travel is 70 to 80 for London, so I don't think it's that bad. 3:30 for 4. No, not bad at all. And Mark says, Key, what do you think of the changes today? Salah dropped finally. Well, here we go. Gomez down the right-hand side. Liverpool's first real foray into the box. Gakpo. Isak! Oh, unlucky. Big save. First big chance of the game. Isak, it was just behind him. He manages to get a shot away. Unlucky. Areola with a big save. Very nearly 1-0. Come on, Liverpool. This is better. Gomez down the right-hand side was a difference maker there. Stood up, and a big save from Alphonse Areola. Oh, unlucky. Gomez stood it up. Gakpo heads it back down. And it comes to Isak, but it's kind of bobbled up. It's like his chest height, really. Does well to get a shot away. Bradley looked vulnerable, Liverpool. Vulnerable? I wouldn't say we look vulnerable. They haven't had a chance, really, West Ham. Sam says, Jorgen Strand Larsen did put the ball in the net, but it's offside. Marginally close. Come on, Wolves. And Ginga, nah, no way, Key. Bridesmaids will only ever catch the bride's flowers. Spurs shouldn't ever be called a top 6 team. Here's Gomez. Joe Gomez. Unlucky Joey. He can't do no wrong, Joe Gomez, for me. Love him. Love him to bits. Diddy, United winning the league. I can feel it. You must be joking me. Joof. I think might be going off here for West Ham. Right, well, according to our Turkish supercomputer, who got the last game wrong, Tolga, you did say that Palace would not win. Our Turkish supercomputer, I'm going to tell you again, every single time, once we get 5, 10, 15 minutes into a game, I'm going to tell you what our Turkish supercomputer predicts. He predicts for this game that West Ham will not lose. So it's going to be West Ham or draw, according to him. However, he was wrong in the last game. He did say that Palace would not lose, and they did. Kanate does well there. Here's Gomez. MK13 from Tottenham, I expect 6th and above and a run in some sort of trophy. I think MK, then your expectations need to be realigned a little bit, you know, mate, because I think if you're expecting Spurs, like if your expectation, like minimum expectation, is 6th and a good run in a cup, I think you're over-egging the pudding a bit there. I think Spurs finishing 6th, 7th, what was it, 8th, 17th last season? I think that's a bit too much. Oh, that's a foul! That's a foul! How are you not giving that, ref? How are you not giving that? Oh, this referee, you've had an absolute nightmare there, mate. You have had an absolute nightmare. Gravenberch was driving into the box. That's a foul. That is a foul from Magassa. It's a clear foul. He doesn't get a touch on the ball. Doesn't get a touch on the ball. That's shocking. That is absolutely shocking. And MK13, Ange with this squad gets at least 6th and probably wins something because it's Ange. Yeah, but he finished 17th. LFT, if Liverpool lose today, will Virgil be dropped as he's been terrible recently? He's not been terrible recently. He's had one game where he's been pretty poor, but the rest of the defence have been shocking as well. Callum says, well, we haven't conceded a goal yet. Well, that's a start, yeah. Kanate's actually been alright as well, hasn't he, so far? Wirtz has done okay. Kanate's done okay. Gravenberch's done okay. McAllister giving it away again. McAllister. Oh, Alexis McAllister. Slot, please take him off. Take him off. Why are we playing? Why do we insist on playing him? MK, you've got to put it into context. He wanted the cup. He could have at least rescued top half, but he wanted the cup. Okay, fine. So he could have maybe got to what? 10th, 11th? Right? So that's still maybe about where the squad is. So why do you think that the bare minimum Thomas Frank should achieve in his first season? By the way, Ange Postecoglou in his first season, it wasn't that. It was his second season, wasn't it? Most managers need a bit of time. Oh, Liverpool! Gomez! Oh, picked the wrong choice there, Gomez. He needed to go across the face. He tried to pull it back. And now West Ham. Ginga says, Wirtz goal today, Key. I feel it in my bones. And Jimmy says, when he was injured start of the season, we won games. LT says, Kanate takes the blame for all Virgil bad defensive work. No, that's nonsense. That's absolute nonsense. Here's Isak, down the left-hand side. Isak into the area. Gakpo, foul to West Ham. Lewis says Spurs are going nowhere near the top 6. The goalkeeper's dodgy, the centre-backs can't stay fit, and the forwards are rubbish as well. The goalkeeper I don't think is dodgy. No, I know he has a shocker last night, but I think Vicario's alright. The centre-backs I think are up there with the best if they are fit. And yeah, centre-forwards are definitely... Scoring goals has been a problem for Spurs at times. Paul, is Szoboszlai on the right wing? No, he looks quite central to me. He's maybe right of centre, but he's central. It looks like McAllister. Looks like it's Gravenberch in the 6, McAllister off to the left, and Szoboszlai off to the right. So with maybe Wirtz tucking in. So it might be actually. Maybe it is Szoboszlai kind of occupying that right half space without sounding like a wanker. Archie, why does Szoboszlai sometimes play right back over Bradley? I think it's just because of his pace and his experience. Here's Gakpo. Don't shoot. Kirkes pulls it back. Oh, unlucky. That was better. Szoboszlai applauding that. That was really good play. Good play from Kirkes down the left-hand side. MC, Wirtz and Gravenberch playing well. McAllister slowing it down. Standard. Kirkes has done well as well. I think he's played well so far in this game. Wirtz linking up well. Wirtz has been fouled there. Ref, come on. That's a yellow card and a foul, and it should be him again. Magassa, he should have already had it. He should be off him now. He should be off him. Yellow card for Magassa. That's the second time. Look at the state of that. Honestly, the ref, they should be down to 10 men already, West Ham. It should already be Liverpool v 10 men here. Hey, what's that? Good afternoon. Cheers for that, Paul. I keep seeing it pop up. It's great when I see stuff like that pop up. Jimmy, refs in the Premier League having a shocker as always. Well, certainly when Liverpool are concerned, let's be honest. As soon as Liverpool are concerned, it's an immediate shocker. Lewis says Malik Chow is an absolute baller. He's had a good start to his Newcastle career, hasn't he? And MK13, Kudus, Simmons, a healthy back four. It's not the exact same squad. The one Frank has is much better. But Simmons hasn't turned up. That's not on the manager, is it? Kudus, at times, hasn't turned up. Good ball in. Oh, cleared away. Here's Wirtz. Oh, you've got to go for that, Florian. McAllister wins it back. Come on, Maka. Hits it. Nah, shocking. Straight at the keeper. Peter Dinsey hardly touched it. We hardly touched him that one, but it was still a foul. It was more the one before that, the first minute. Magassa should have been a red card on Gravenberch. Callum says it's very Coutinho-esque today from Wirtz. MK says, well, the manager hasn't played him. When he has played though, Xavi Simons hasn't looked good. Oh, hey, another big star. Cheers, Paul. DC says Van Dijk has been awful, but Liverpool fans don't want to have that conversation. I think Man United fans are really forcing that conversation, aren't they? I think you guys are desperately looking for that conversation to happen because he's the best centre-back who ever lived. And you're sat here going, well, Virgil van Dijk, he's having a shocker. Yeah, he's 33. He's not going to be the same player that he was 5 years ago where, you know, we didn't need a back four. We didn't need a keeper. We had Virgil van Dijk at the back. Doesn't matter. He's a cheat code. But he's 33 now. Rio Ferdinand was at QPR. Vidic was sat on the bench at Inter Milan at 33. And DC, it's not just United fans. No, it isn't just United fans, in fairness, it isn't. It is also Arsenal fans, Everton fans, Chelsea fans, City fans. It's those that want to have the conversation. Mainly the ones with an agenda, let's be honest. That's good play. Good play from Florian Wirtz. Oh, unlucky. Bit of a heavy touch. McAllister into Szoboszlai. Liverpool with a chance here. We've got a bit of an overload. Here's Wirtz. Give it to Isak. Give it to Isak. Good ball. Oh, Gakpo. What a pass that was from Florian Wirtz. That was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. That was sensational. Great pass from Florian Wirtz. He's looking better. DC says, yeah, a cheat code with that 2 league titles. 2 league titles? Hang on a minute. You say that as if league sort of combined success, team success is a measure of a player. It's not. Team success isn't the measure of a player, is it? Plenty of players didn't win sod all. Good players didn't win sod all. And plenty of very average players have won lots and lots. Look at Nicky Butt. Archie says, sensational. Come on, lad. Me nan could have done that. Sorry. It wasn't anything. It wasn't quite Illiman and Die, was it? Lewis says, how cool was Voltemada's finish last night? Yeah, it was good. It was a good finish. I mean, Pickford made his mind up for him. He came out. But it was a good finish. MK13 says, forgot to ask, is this a save your job game for Arne Slot, in your opinion? No. No, it isn't. If Arne Slot loses this, he should still keep his job. I don't want him sacked. Patience is a virtue. We need to keep hold of managers. We need to stop sacking them. This is nonsense. Liverpool are not a sacking club. The manager is the most important person at the club. That's not Liverpool Football Club. We do not sack managers like this. Ginga says, leave Nicky Butt alone, you. Leave the gingers alone. Do you know what? I actually quite liked Nicky Butt. He was a good player. Underrated as well. Archie says, Pickford was horrible last night. And Lefty says, Gerrard, the best midfielder to come out of England, and he hardly won anything. Well, he won, hang on, let's rein that in. He did win everything except the Premier League. You know, he went to 2 Champions League finals, winning 1. He won UEFA Cups. He won everything, really. Just didn't quite get that league title over the line in the end. And I think that was more to do with the teams that he was in than anything to do with Gerrard. Good ball in. Unlucky. Better. Bryn says Pickford Monday, Pickford Saturday. Trant UK, upper Reds. Up your Reds. Ben says, I thought this would have been a goal fest. Listen, I'm happy with a scrappy 1-0, Ben. I'm happy with a scrappy 1-0 will do me, suit me down to the ground. And Lefty, in comparison to what he would have if he went to United or Chelsea. It's the same with Shearer, though, isn't it? Plenty of players who turned down the big moves to the big clubs at that time in their career. And if they had gone, Gerrard turned down Real Madrid twice. He could have won everything multiple times. Ronnie says, hey Key, I'm back. Sorry, was booking tickets to go to Winter Wonderland in Hyde Park. Lovely. I was looking at there's a Winter Wonderland at Knowsley Safari Park coming up. I was going to go and take my little girl to that, but I don't think I'm going to bother. DC, great win for United today. Palace, a very good side. Well, Palace weren't a very good side in the second half. They were appalling, but it was a good result for United. On One Master, I have a question. Why are you always such a sore loser? Don't know, it's just natural, it just comes to me. But some people are born with it, some people have to learn it. I was always a very naturally gifted sore loser, mate. Ben, I'll take it, just thought we'd have had a goal either way by now. Well, here's Bowen, let's hope we don't get a goal here. Bowen, keep him out, Liverpool. Good strike, good block. Lewis says, Isak has played like a competition winner this season and today. Again, I think you might be a Newcastle fan with a comment like that, Lewis. There's people, there's certain fans of certain clubs trying to force certain opinions because it suits them, doesn't it? Ben, barometer for how good places are. The medal collection cannot be a barometer for how good players are, I assume that is, Ben. Vert is playing well, says Will. I agree with that. And MK13 Pickford is genuinely one of the most brain-dead football players I know of. That's harsh. That is harsh. By the way, if you're new around here, please do give us a follow, give us a subscribe on YouTube. It massively helps. I appreciate it. Certainly consider it. Anyway, I'm not telling you to do it, but consider it. Definitely helps me. So it takes you 2 seconds. Doesn't take your time up at all. Just click the like button. Give us a follow. You don't need to do anything else. You can rest safe in the knowledge that you've helped a dad. I was going to do turn the waterworks on there. You've helped her dad. Ronnie, it's my 31st birthday, a week on Tuesday. Happy birthday for then. Hopefully we'll see you in the chat before then, Ronnie. But here's Verts. Come on, Liverpool. Final ball's just killing us at the minute. Nathan, are we playing well? Yeah, we've done all right. I'd give us maybe a 7.5 out of 10, maybe an 8 out of 10 at a push. We've done all right without scoring. So everything's looked a little bit cleaner, a little bit sharper. We've looked a little bit less easy to break through. But we've got to get a goal. We have got to get a goal. It's so, so important we get a goal. Oh, what have you sent? Fest cheers. Thanks, Paul. Thank you very much, sir. And Bryn sent Summer Sun. Thanks, Bryn. Good to have you in the chat as always, Bryn. Mike says up the Chelsea. Chelsea aren't winning that today. Van Dijk's down. And DC says United didn't let them play second half, but they were poor. On One Master says Verts is not the problem. He isn't. No, I agree. Verts isn't the problem. There isn't really a problem, I don't think, on the pitch. I know that sounds a bit convoluted, but I think it's in the players' heads to a degree, and certain players letting the side down, but I don't think it's personnel. I don't think there's, like, Alexis McAllister is a World Cup winning midfielder. He has been one of our best players consistently in every game over the last few years. This season he has decided to just throw an absolute wobbler, and he's playing like a competition winner. Gakpo, Verts! Oh, Verts, unlucky. Should he do better there? Oh, Florian Verts, unlucky. Nearly 1-0 Liverpool. That was so much better. We've gone direct, Gakpo in behind. He lays it off, and Verts, I feel like he's got to finish that. I might be being harsh. He's been our best player so far, Florian Verts, but he probably should finish that. Peter Dinsey says playing better without Salah, more balanced. And On One Master, as a rival fan, I hope Liverpool go back to winning ways. Who do you support, On One Master? Even though you came in with a dig, I started to like you now. I'm starting to get attached. Ginga says, for just £2.50, you can help a dad take his daughter to Knowsley Safari Park, Winter Wonderland. If you can find it in your heart, then please don't hesitate to donate. They'll have me on comic relief. Adrian Berder says he's got to score there, Verts. Yeah, I think he might have done better. But again, it's good. Liverpool creating chances. We've had one from Isak now, albeit that was maybe a bit of a half chance. And Verts as well. Probably the clearest chance we've had. Clearest chance anyone's had in this game. Bowen's run that right out of play, ref. That's a throw-in for Liverpool. Thank you, sir. Mike says, what if we do win? If you do win, good, I guess. But I still don't see Chelsea as serious title contenders. They're not, are they? Nobody really thinks Chelsea are title contenders. Will says, that ball from Van Dijk, absolutely fair play. We're controlling the game now. We don't want half-time. There's 5 minutes to go. We do not need half-time at this point. We're desperate for it to... We need to keep our momentum. We're in the ascendancy. If we carry on playing for another 5-10 minutes, I think we might score. Gingo says, a confident Vert smashes that bottom corner. Just opens his body up a little bit. I thought that would have gone in far post, but kind of passed it through the keeper. Ronnie, the thing is with Hyde Park Winter Wonderland is it's so expensive. One of the rides I've pre-booked to go on is £12. A ride? 12 quid? Should have a mask and a striped jumper. That's daylight robbery. Paul says, come on guys, if you can't afford a gift, at least tap the screen. Hey Paul, you're doing my work for me here, mate. I'm shocking at that. Thank you for telling people. Ronnie, I think Mason Mount was robbed player of the match today. I agree. Yeah, Mason Mount was probably the best United player. He should have got it. Bruno Fernandes gets it for his 2 assists. Dave JP, hello, what's up? Good to see you, Dave. Who do you support, Dave? Are you a West Ham fan? Are you a Liverpool fan? Who do you support? Let us know. And MK13 says, it's Tuesday Frank's last chance, then Newcastle away. That's such a tough tie. Such a tough game. To put that on him and say, you've got to go there and win. Otherwise, you're sacked. No, I don't think so. Here's Wirtz. Good play from Liverpool. Gomez. Good ball. Oh, unlucky. Great play from Joe Gomez. Here's Gakpo. Back out to McAllister. Don't hit it. Soberslide. Don't hit it. Gomez. Oh, a bit heavy. That's going to be a corner. We'll take that. We'll take that. And MK, well, I mean, Fulham at home was the one we put him on, and that went well. Do you know what? The thing is, right? So, where are Spurs in the table as it stands? You're level on points with us. You're basically level on points with us. I mean, if we lose today, obviously. Like, I just don't see a huge issue with Spurs. I feel like your expectations aren't the same as us. You're 3 points off the European places. How are you talking about sacking a manager? You're 3 points off the European places, and you're talking about sacking your manager. It's crazy. Thanks, Paul. Gav's highlights. Get your daughter to that safari park key. Thank you very much for the super chats. Oh, hey, and Welsh wing as well. Remember when people preferred slot ball to Arteta ball? Hey, thank you for the super chat, Welsh wing. But I will say, slot ball is still, even now, infinitely better to Arteta ball. Arteta ball is basically like Nitol. It's the free version of Nitol. You just watch Arsenal and you'll fall asleep. You don't need all that. But very, very kind of you. Thank you for the super chat. Ronnie Dodge says Spurs are 11th. And Lewis says, what are we saying? Sorry, hang on. We've got a free kick here. We've got a free kick here. I'm trying to keep an eye on that. Cleared away. That's better from Liverpool. Much better. McAllister, well done. Ginga says, I went to Manchester Christmas markets last week with the missus. 2 hot chocolates cost me 17 quid. Yeah, but isn't that with the cups? Isn't that with the... You get to keep the cups? That's something women are very good at. Oh, here we go. Key, sexist opinions. No, I will just say this. My missus and my mum, whenever we've took them to the Christmas markets, it's always been, oh, we've got to keep the cups. Why can't we keep the cups? Because they're a tenner each. What are you talking about? Keep the cups. 7 quid for an hot chocolate. Keep the cup. I will balls keep the cup. I'll take it back and get my refund. And I'm not someone who's particularly tight. I'm not paying 17 quid for 2 hot chocolates. Dave JP, I support Fulkrug. Fulkrug isn't playing today. It's Callum Wilson. And Lewis, Isak has scored 1 goal all season. It's not like he's missing loads of chances. He just goes missing. He's not playing though, mate. That's what you're missing. He's not playing games of football. The one goal he scored is in basically the one game where he started and played a big chunk of the game. Today is another big opportunity for him. And what we're saying, sorry, Ronnie says, I think the whole sacking Frank thing is so overreacting from Spurs fans. It's not his fault that it's the Spurs history. And Welshwing says, yeah, beating Bayern 3-1 sent me to snooze. That was a better performance. I'll give you credit there. I do. Listen, I'm a Liverpool fan, mate. I want you to beat Chelsea today. If anything, I'm rooting for Arsenal to win. I don't want Chelsea to win. And HI, how much faith do you have in Liverpool today? Well, there's 10 seconds to half time and it's a West Ham corner. This is prime Liverpool to concede here. This is absolutely prime Liverpool to concede a goal here, so please don't. Shell says, come on the Hammers. Shell, our Everton fan. She's absolutely adamant the Hammers are going to win. Dave, do you remember the Northern Ireland versus Luxembourg game? I do, yes. I do, I was live for it. Ball whipped in over to the far side. Oh, it's gone. It's going to be a goal kick, and it's going to be half-time. There you go. West Ham 0, Liverpool 0. Good first half performance from Liverpool, that. I'll take that. I'm happy with it. That is better. Good performance. Better from everyone on the pitch. Wirtz is looking solid. I'm happy. Ginga, it was her birthday, so I had to pick my battles carefully. Oh, okay, fair enough then. And Ronnie says, I tell you what is nice, Greg's mint hot chocolate. Oh no, not my thing. But hey, to each their own, whatever works for you. Brighton are 1-0 up, and M15 says Trossard to score and assist. Both teams to score and to be carded 2 times, 670 return. Okay, now. Swifty, Liverpool look a shadow of what they were last season. They still look better, a bit better today. And Philippines, Key, when I tell you Asgard is one of the worst players I've seen in a Rangers shirt, I mean it. What score is it? What score's Rangers? What's happening? Dave says, you are a good YouTuber. Oh, you've just warmed my icy heart, Dave. Welsh wing, why is Isaac dropping to the left all the time? I mean, to be honest, that's what Isaac did at Newcastle. That's kind of what he's done all his career, is that he starts central and moves to the left. And that's maybe why we're seeing Gakpo make those inverted runs through the middle. Because Gakpo's been in some good positions in the box. So maybe that's what we're seeing. I don't know. Peter, Arsenal fans are unbearable. Just imagine if they win something. And Gav says, why don't you want us to win, Key? Well, Gav, I like you a lot. We've got multiple Chelsea fans who are regulars in the lives, right? And I love you. I love Timbo. You're great guys. I like you a lot. But I hate your football club. I absolutely hate Chelsea. I really hate Chelsea. Chelsea, United, Everton. They are the holy and do you know what? It all comes back to the Mourinho era and the rivalry we had around that time. I've never liked Chelsea, even before that, to be honest. When you beat us to get Champions League football under Claudio Ranieri, Jesper Grønkjær with the winner, that for me, I've never liked Chelsea since then. And yeah, I don't like the club, so I don't know what to say to you, mate. I like you a lot. I like Timbo. Some great Chelsea fans. Some good Chelsea players over the years. Some very likeable Chelsea players. I don't mind Cole Palmer. I like Moise Caicedo. But I don't want Chelsea to win today. I want Arsenal or draw. Preferably draw. I don't like Arsenal either. Preferably draw. Alessandro Tark says Sir Claudio Ranieri. And Magic Man says, we ruined your childhood. That's so satisfying. Not quite my childhood. I mean, I was like 17, 18 when we were playing Chelsea in those games. Magic Man, you're jealous of United. Oh, you're a United fan. Oh, I'm not jealous of United, but yeah, United fans absolutely ruined my... Well, not United fans. United, the team, ruined my childhood. Yeah, grew up with a very good United side. Welsh Wing, did the whole rivalry start with Chelsea and Liverpool was because Rafa mocked the plastic flags or Mourinho shushing the Liverpool fans? It was even before that, mate. It was always before that. If you go back to Liverpool used to mock Chelsea for, you know, the Chelsea pensioners and you being a kind of a retirement club for players like Laudrup and Hullet and Vialli and Zola. Even though Zola ended up being a wonderful player. George Weah, you always had really, really old players. It was a Chelsea retirement home, the Chelsea pensioners. And then there was like Robbie Fowler, you know, bending over to Graham Lasso and stuff like that. There was always issues with Liverpool and Chelsea. And then you beat us to Champions League football. Then the Abramovich era started. And yeah, there was always tension with Mourinho too. So, I don't know. Harvey, how's the game? It's all right, mate. Yeah, we're doing okay. I'm still relatively confident Liverpool get something. Red Rebellion, we are much more balanced without Salah not tracking back. Would you not bring Salah on? And Davey says, I'm a Werder Bremen fan. Good stuff. I like Werder Bremen. I think I've got a Werder Bremen shirt, an old one somewhere. Adam Thomas, Liverpool being shite again. No, I don't think so. I think we've done all right. The performance has been a lot better. It's been a lot better. Not wonderful, not amazing, but better. Brighton 1-0 up against Nottingham Forest. And DC says you might still win, but yous have been boring to watch. Yeah, well, we've not been brilliant, but this is the thing. You've got to kind of pick and choose your battles. At this moment in time, Liverpool just need to be defensively solid and take one chance. That's all Liverpool need to be. And I'm not surprised that Arne Slot has gone down that route. We're not going to be our free-flowing best today. We just need to get a result. And, yeah, I think we've done okay. Unknown B says, definitely a lot more solid at the back, yeah. And Owen says, still slotting, are you? I am. Yes, very much still slotting. Ginga, I'm off key. Got to get ready for my last night shift. You are an absolute grafter, mate. After my own heart. Enjoy the last night shift, and hopefully you can have a couple of days of relaxation off after that. Gav's highlights, what was Liverpool like when we nearly signed Gerrard before he changed his mind on the motorway? He didn't change his mind on the motorway. He changed his mind in his front room. He was sat in his... Well, assuming you believe the autobiography, he was sat in his front room with his agent, Struan Marshall, and, yeah, they had Peter Kenyon, I think, was on the phone, Chelsea's director of football at the time, and they were ready to get it sorted, but it was in Gerrard's front room where he decided he was going to stay. Ginga, oh, we've done that one, sorry. HI says, didn't concede a goal during the first half. That's at least an improvement for sure from Liverpool. Yeah, take that. And Welsh right, do you remember the Man United-Arsenal rivalry 96-2005? Of course, yeah, great, fantastic rivalry. That was maybe the original Premier League rivalry. There was obviously stuff a little bit before that with like the historic stuff. Liverpool, Man United was always a rivalry. Liverpool, Everton, you know, Man United, City. But in terms of like a table-topping, two teams really going at it, Man United, Arsenal in the mid to late 90s and the early 2000s were great. Great to watch. I always liked Arsenal. I always stuck with Arsenal from that point because I thought Arsenal were a really good club that played fantastic football. They've just changed a little bit in the last 10 years. Lewis, we have England's best two full-backs at Newcastle. Pleasure to watch Tino and Hall play. Tino, yes. Well, no. Trent Alexander-Arnold's better than Tino. But Trent Alexander-Arnold won't play, so Tino might. And Lewis Hall isn't better than Nico O'Reilly. But he's a very, very good left-back, and he should be in the squad over Miles Lewis-Skelly or anyone else that potentially might be getting picked on that left-hand side. Ernst, any Milan jerseys? I have got a Milan jersey. I don't know. I've got a lot. I've got a Lazio one here just behind me. I don't know if you can see that. But Lazio, Fiorentina, Juventus. I've got a Roma one just here. I think I have got an AC Milan one. It's Arsenal. Reece James isn't better than Trent. I think Livramento's probably better than him as well, but I think James will probably end up starting, yeah. Shell, hit the likes, please. Thank you very much, Shell. And Welsh Ring says, Fergie versus Wenger, still the greatest and most heated rivalry for me in Prem history. I'd agree with that. Yeah. Certainly in terms of quality. I feel like Mourinho-Fergie too was a good one, but it didn't last very long. And yeah, Mourinho won 2, lost 1, and then quit. But I think Mourinho was brilliant. When he first came in, he was a breath of fresh air. Kai, who's playing better, Key? So far, I would say Liverpool are playing better. We're all right. It's been an improvement. An improvement. Not amazing. We're not fantastic, but an improvement. Philippine says, even Raskin is not playing good today. Hoping Asgard comes off for Gassama. We need energy. What's the score? Wolves is still 0-0 with Wolves. Wolves is still 0-0 with Wolves. Villa is still 0-0 with Wolves. Brighton are winning 1-0 away at Forest. What's going on in Liga? And Strasbourg are 1-0 up. Germany, Hamburg. Oh, Hamburg are beating Stuttgart. What's going on? Stuttgart need to step it up. Atalanta, Fiorentina later. Hey, Roma v Napoli tonight. What a game that's going to be. Scotland, Hibs, Celtic, that's fine. Rangers 0-0 with Falkirk. We need Rangers to get a result there. And Lewis says Tino is by miles the best fullback at actually defending. He's good. He's very good. He's a good young player. I just don't think... I don't think he's got any chance of getting in the England side. He'd probably be better off looking at his heritage and see if he's got like an Irish grandma or maybe by the sounds of his name he might have some Italian heritage somewhere. But yeah, I'm thinking he'd probably be better off looking back and see if he can get in somewhere else. It's what everyone else seems to do when they can't get a place in the England squad. Gav's highlights, I remember that green Liverpool top. Yeah, Titi Kamara away at Arsenal scored the winner. Lewis, he can play right back and left back, and for that reason he probably will go to the World Cup in the squad because he's versatile, he can play both sides, but he's probably got a better chance of playing off the left than he has the right, even though I would say Nico O'Reilly and Jed Spence are ahead of him. Welsh Wing says Wolves had a disallowed goal because the Wolves guy was literally standing on Martinez's toes blocking his view and movement. Oh right, was he? Oh right, okay, we're disallowing goals for that now, are we? It's just that Man City got a goal disallowed when Liverpool played him for exactly that apparently, even though he was nowhere near him, and then Liverpool got Nottingham Forest went in front against us even though that exact same thing was happening the week after. But yeah, apparently that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's Liverpool. What else have we got going on today? Here's the goal from Brighton. Who scored it? Oh, Maxim de Kuiper. What a finish. What a finish. He's a good player, him. Chimey. How's it going, Chimey? Bet you're made up with that result this afternoon. Very good performance in the end from United. Certainly a second half performance. Here was Wolves' goal. Oh, do you know what? This is the one you're showing me. Let's see. He's onside on the right hand side, and the ball comes in. Where is he? Do you know what? Yeah, I mean that's harsh. That is very harsh. Pisa might win the match. The odds are 10. The double chance odds are very high. Okay, so Tolga's saying Pisa might beat Inter Milan. And he's sticking to West Ham to win. Or West Ham or draw in this game. So according to our Turkish supercomputer, again, our prediction is that West Ham are going to get at least a point in this one. I'd be devastated if that's the case. Although I will just say, Tolga, I know you've said you made a mistake, but you did say that Palace would not lose against United. So, you're on stony ground, my friend. Welsh Wing says, my most heartbreaking moment for me as an Arsenal fan was the cup final, Birmingham 2011, never forgiven Koscielny. Yeah, Obafemi Martins and Nikola Zigic. That was a good game, that. Joe, when's Isak making his debut? Listen him. Honestly, these Newcastle fans are they're desperate. They're absolutely desperate for Isak to fail. Brad said the same Turkish computer that said Arsenal would lose to Spurs. Yes, it is that same guy. Yeah, he's a lovely fella, but he's adamant that football is scripted. He's absolutely adamant that football is scripted. He says it's all a game. It's all theatre. It's all in favour. It's all rigged, right? And he's basically a chess grandmaster. The guy loves data and analysing data. And he says that once a game kicks off, he can predict the winner with like an absolutely tiny margin of error. However, he said City wouldn't win against Liverpool. They did. He said Arsenal wouldn't win against Spurs. They did. He said United wouldn't win against Palace today. They did. But he did also say Everton would beat United, which, given that's never happened before, and he said Oxford would beat Ipswich. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. He's probably 50-50, same as all of us. But he's doing well. I don't know. Let's see. See what happens. He's saying here that West Ham they're not gonna lose. So, guess we'll see. Welsh Wing, I predicted 1-1 on Super 6. For this one, to be honest, I said 2-2 before the game. I thought we'd see more goals, and that was with McAllister starting, because McAllister, I didn't want him to start, and then all of a sudden, he's proved me right, because he's started and he's been shocking. Right, we're off for the second half here. Come on, ref, that's a foul. And a yellow card, surely, sir. Kirkes has been elbowed there. Been elbowed. Welsh Wing, imagine Slot reading a Premier League script in rehearsal. Right, Canate, you've got to play like a bozo again. Go to stage right. Yeah. McAllister, if you can keep running in treacle, what we're going to do is we're going to do what we've always been doing, McAllister, is we're going to load up your boots with lead. So it looks like you're running in 10-ton boots. Bradders says Salah hasn't started and we've looked better. He's still our best player, mate. You still want him on the pitch to make the difference, and hopefully he will do at some point in this game. Maybe he'll come on and change the game. Who knows? I wouldn't write Mo Salah off. The Arsenal says Gyökeres and Jesus in a matchday squad. Can Odegaard take place back off Eze? I would imagine so, yes. Philippines, no idea why we've not made any changes. So Gassama, no Gassama, nothing. The only good player right now is Bajrami. Come on. Right, here we go. We've got a throw in. Maybe a long throw? No? Take it short. Thought he was going to buck the trend then and lob it into the box. Go long. Florian Wirtz to Isak. Before this match 3, and he's done 4 in the first half. I like it. Hey, thank you, Paul. Cheers for the roses. Welsh Wing, yeah, to be honest, we smashed Spurs and Bayern with nearly all of our attackers out. Everything's just going well for Arsenal at the minute. It's obviously a wonderful time to be an Arsenal fan. And I imagine you probably will win the league this season the way everything's going. But you've got to also point out, at the end of the day, you've spent more than everyone else. You had to win it at some point. The laws of odds said you had to win it. You can't keep spending. You spent more than us this season. You spent more than us for the last 6 seasons. You basically spent double what we have over the last 6 years since Arteta's come in. Bradders says it's nice seeing Szoboszlai actually playing in his correct position. The Arsenal, I'm going to put the match on and chat to you. Is it on Sky Sports or TNT? It's Sky Sports, mate. Comedy Long Pants Gamer. Key Thomas, what's up, man? Catching up with Villa. We're having a boring half. I'm quite happy we're having a boring half. Liverpool are still 0-0 for a change. It's progress here. I think a point for Wolves at Villa Park would be progress for them. Tolga, sorry, 3-star red. Sorry I'm late, Key. I've been repairing the air conditioning, was watching the match, and then the shite hit the fan. Brighton 1-0 up, I know. That's not good for Forest. Caleb, is the game back from half-time yet? Yes. And the Arsenal, I think we've had 3 or 4 seasons together now and have gelled, and the mentality is strong. And that, do you know what? And there's a lot to be said for that. That is the reason, the biggest reason for me why Arsenal will win the league. It's because you've shown patience with Arteta at a time when he's not won anything for 6 seasons. He's spent loads and loads of money, but you've kept it with him. You've stuck with him, and now you'll probably get the fruit to that. Gakpo. Fucking hell, Gakpo. What is that? What is that? Cody. Welsh ring, we didn't spend much last season. Loaning Sterling was a weird one, and we were begging for a striker. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think Arsenal were always going to be the main challenges this season. I thought it was between Arsenal and City. I thought City would do it just because of Haaland, to be honest. But I guess they still might. It's not out. They're not out of the race, City, but I think it's Arsenal's. The name's on the trophy at this moment. Joe, tell Tolgan I'm after this job. Geordie Super Computer. The Geordie Super Computer. Paul, can't be on for the 4:30, pal. Got the bloody in-laws coming round. Fucking in-laws. Bloody in-laws. Again. That's why I'm doing a game on Christmas Day, Paul. I'm live on Christmas Day because the in-laws are coming round. Technical Usman, is it possible or not that West Ham beat Liverpool? No, Usman, it's not possible. It's absolutely not possible. The Arsenal says Arsenal have a history of not sacking managers. We've had 4 managers in 20 plus years, mate. Hang on a minute, that's a little bit skewed. That's a little bit skewed, because in the 20 plus years, like 16 of them are Wenger. You have also had Emery, Arteta, in a short little span of space, I guess, but... Oh, here we go. Ball in. Chance must be. Gakpo. But I agree. You do, at least, Arsenal, different to Chelsea. Chelsea sack managers, it's like a conveyor belt, I guess. West Ham ball in. Good clearance. Brothers, what league are playing on Christmas Day? On Christmas Day, the only league in the world that are playing a game of football, and I will be watching them live, I'll be doing a little watch along here, is the Saudi Pro League. So, if you're lonely this Christmas and you want a little watch along, might only be me and a few others, but feel free to join. I'll be here with my Christmas dinner. Alisson, good save. Sam, the last 3 games for us, we've gone in half-time 0-0 and then lost it in the second half. I think it's going to be the same again today. Comedy long pants game, and it's weird that we see progression from Liverpool. We'll be surprised if West Ham score. They're one of the shittest teams in the league. West Ham have done well, though, recently. Since Nuno Santo's come in, they've seemed to kick on a bit. Here's Gravenberch. Come on. Gomez. Paul says you should be with your little one, mate, putting batteries in it to Dad's job. Whoa, nah, listen. The Saudi Pro League only kicks off at it's late evening. The Christmas stuff's done. The Christmas stuff is done at that point. Do you hate your family or something? No, I absolutely love my family. I love my family. But I know what's going to happen. Basically, I'll do all the dad stuff. I'll do all the batteries and the wrapping and I've got to cook the dinner. I've got to cook the Christmas dinner. And then what happens is it's going to be the in-laws. They'll be sat around playing whatever shite, I don't know, Uno or whatever Christmas Day games they'll be playing. We'll have had Christmas dinner. We'll have done all the presents. My little girl will be tired and getting ready for bed. And I'll slip off and say, oh, I've got to go and do some work. Oh, kills me. I'd love to stay here with you lot. Right, Welsh Wing says, I forgot we had Freddie Lumberg as manager for 6 weeks. And the Eastern Red, of course, it's the Saudi League. Exactly. Saudi League, Christmas Day. Al Ettifaq. Genie Wijnaldum. I'll be commenting on Genie Wijnaldum on Christmas Day. Soberslai. Poor. Very poor. C. Wheatley, watching news against West Ham. I fancy us on Wednesday. Here's Bowen. Gone behind. Good bit of defending. Better from Van Dijk. The Arsenal says Christmas Day pisses me off, to be honest. I just want peace and rest and look forward to Boxing Day football. Is the Boxing Day football on this year now? I'm sure it got moved, didn't it? Jordan James, what did you think of the Newcastle game? It was brilliant, wasn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Welsh Wing, wasn't that Gerrard's team? It was Henderson's team as well. Gerrard, Henderson, Wijnaldum still, yeah. They all went to Al Ettifaq, and they are playing on Christmas Day. I think it's right. I'm pretty sure it's in like the centre of Saudi Arabia as well, Al Ettifaq. I think it's near Medina, and most of the people who play and like Gerrard didn't even live in Saudi Arabia when he was managing there for 2 years. Same with Henderson. None of them live there. They don't actually live in Saudi. They live in Bahrain. They drive across there's a big bridge that you drive across from Bahrain over to Saudi, and in Bahrain you can do there's a little bit more lax. It's a little bit more, you know, alcohol and whatever other bits you need. It's a little bit more westernised in Bahrain. So a lot of the players tend to live across the bridge. The Arsenal, what side is the Liverpool match on? Can't find it. Sky Sports. Sky Sports main event. Welsh Wing is 27th, is now Boxing Day. Here's Bowen. West Ham coming forward. Keep them out, Liverpool. Corner. Joe. Key Satnav Thomas. Liam says, not watching the King's speech, Key. So patriotic, aren't you? I ain't watching that shite. Definitely not patriotic. Well, I actually am patriotic, but I wouldn't say I'm a royalist. The Arsenal Sky Sports cricket Liverpool match is on. Paul, Man U v Newcastle on Boxing Day. Pal, just the one game. 8 PM kickoff. Come on, Newcastle. Welsh Wing, Arsenal v Palace EFL Cup game is 23rd of December. I'll probably do that one then. And Lisha says, yeah, makes sense. Holy Muslim country. Yes, Saudi. Right, corner to West Ham. Who's taking? Is it Potts? Potts is going to whip this one in. Keep them out, Liverpool. Good header, good clearance, better. MK13, are you going to watch any of the Arab Cup? Nah, probably not. We've covered a lot of wild and wonderful leagues on this channel, as you know. We've done the Latvian League and the Finnish League and the Danish League. We have done the King's Cup in Saudi. We've watched the King's Cup. That was between Al Ittihad and Al Hilal, I think. Yeah, Al Ittihad and Al Hilal. I'm pretty sure we watched the King's Cup final. And we've done some mad games over the last, because I'm on course for 600 games across 2025, but I probably won't watch much of the Arab Cup if I'm dead honest. Paul, I'll be on if you cover it on Boxing Day, pal. I will, yes, I absolutely will be. Philippines, we are desperate. Gassama is carrying a knock, and he's come on. I don't know why we're risking one of our best. Rangers still struggling against Falkirk, 0-0. Come on, Liverpool. Gotta do better here. West Ham are starting to dominate. Good strike. Unlucky. Paqueta with a strike. Welsh Wing, have you done the Welsh Premier League or do you not have S4C? New Saints are basically our Celtic. I have done. Yes, I have done the Welsh Premier. We've done on Scorio. Is it Scorio? Yeah, I've done it on... we watched Penny Bont and we've watched... who else did we watch? We watched Penny Bont. I think we watched a couple of Penny Bont games, funnily enough. Here's Wirtz. Chance for Liverpool. Must be. Oh, great defending from West Ham. Very good defending at the back stick from Mavropanos. Bastards. I've been to a TNS game, though. Liverpool played TNS in the Champions League about 19 years ago. Gerrard scored a hat-trick, I think. 3-star Reds, don't know what is worse today. Forest putting in a shite performance at the moment or having Michael Manchester City Oliver refereeing our game. It's difficult to spot the difference. The Arsenal, do you go to any away games, mate? I did. Yeah, I did used to go to away games all the time. But I've stopped going. I can't go to them anymore. So I've not been for about... I think the last away game where it was about 3 years ago. And I've not even been to a home game in 2 years. So I stopped watching Liverpool in person. I used to go I was very lucky. Went all over the world. Chance, Isak! Yes, it's Isak! What a goal! Alexander Isak! Where are you now? Where are you now? Yes, he's made his debut, Newcastle fans. When's Isak made his debut? Yeah, he's made it and he's scored. And it's 1-0. Yes, Alexander Isak, there he is. Let's have a bit of that, and you can have that, Joey Barton. You can have that. Joey Barton was giving him shit the other day. Yeah, we'll have that. Come on, Liverpool. Alexander Isak, what a goal. Great finish this. This is a sensational finish. It's absolutely different gravy. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful goal. 1-0, absolutely fully deserved Liverpool. That is a top-class finish. That is exactly the sort of finish Liverpool paid the money for. Oh, it's different gravy. It's absolutely world-class. What a finish that is. What a sensational finish. Bradders, will you be doing any games from the AFCON? Yes, I am going to be doing the AFCON. And the Arsenal, ever been to Arsenal? I've never been to your new stadium. I did go to Highbury though. Did go to Highbury back in the day, but I have never been to the Emirates, no. Oh, McAllister's down. And he's been elbowed, I think. There's a claim. Don't think he's going to check anything, mind. To be honest, he probably deserves a bit of an elbow in the face the way he's been playing. Oh, that's shocking. Do you know what? Take him off just for that. That's a dive. That's a dive from McAllister. I wish someone would give him an elbow in the face. He needs to wake up him. Shocking. Thomas, did you watch Carnarvon Town in the Welsh League? No, but my mate used to play for them. One of my best mates. He used to play for Carnarvon Town. About bloody time, Isak and Lisha. Finally, about time, eh? And Reece, respectfully, Key, it's not that good a finish. Oh, listen, if Gyökeres had scored that, you'd be falling over yourselves to say what an unbelievable goal it was. Your local Lou, finally, great goal. It was a fabulous finish from Isak. 1-0 Liverpool. Hey, and they're in again here, Kirkes. Corner, well done Milos Kirkes. We're getting him into good positions. He's had a good game, Milos Kirkes. Paul, I've become a gifter for 20 times. Level 25 already. Yeah, love it. Will says, great ball from Grav, to be fair. Honestly, they were all fantastic. And it was just a really, really smart finish. That's exactly why you pay that sort of money for him. Top quality. Unknown says goals like that are tough to take when you've got to open your body up. Yeah. That's it. That's a really, really difficult finish. Wirtz all the way back as well. Tracking, working hard. Florian Wirtz, the deepest Liverpool player there. Dan, still not worth the money though. Well, that's if we get Champions League footy this year, he'll absolutely be worth the money. You absolutely love to see it. Alexander Isak. Top quality. Paul, I wouldn't mind helping you find some mods when the time comes, pal. You'll need some. I was going to say, you can be one, mate. You can be one if you want. You're in every time. I could do with some mods. I've not got any mod. I don't even know how you appoint mods, to be honest, but I probably will need some. Welsh Wing, I'm watching multi-view. Wolves are all over Villa. Come on, Wolves. We really need Wolves to get a win today. I'm hoping Rob Edwards can turn that around for them. Good ball in. Good defending. Joe Gomez at right back's been different class. Joe, I can do a shift. I'll ban every Mackham. I was going to say, I can't trust you. You'll ban every Sunderland post. Every Sunderland fan. Kai says, but can't he still get sacked because it's one goal? C. Wheatley, do you think Sunderland stay up with ease? Yes. Yeah, Sunderland won't go down. Burnley, Leeds, and it'll be a straight shot between, I think, West Ham, Wolves. Maybe Everton, honestly, maybe Everton. Let's show how the standards have fell. 130 million gets you Champions League football. Listen, United are not one to talk about value for money in the transfer market. You've spent more than anyone else and you've never had value for money. You have to go back some time to see value for money from Manchester United. Christ, Cunha's 70 million quid. He's only got one. C. Wheatley says, crazy how much people changed their mind since before the ball was kicked. I wasn't. No, I said Sunderland stay up. Honestly, go back to the start of the season. I was quite adamant. Sunderland stay up. Liverpool won't win the title. I'm not trying to do the whole I told you so thing, but I've got many other things wrong. But I did say that. I did say Liverpool won't win the title and Sunderland will stay up. Red Rebellion, great goal by Isak. I don't think it's going to be a good day for all the slot out fans. Kanate's done well as well. Paul says, no mate, I can't, but can help find some good people as I watch the regulars in the chat. Okay, good, yeah. That sounds good too. Like it. Caleb, come on, Prem Dad, I'd rather have Cunha 70 million than have Wirtz for 120. You wouldn't today. Wirtz for 120. Wirtz has been the better player. Wirtz has been brilliant today. Probably our best player on the pitch. And C. Wheatley says, I haven't seen it to be fair, but we were wrote off by a lot of people. I just felt the signing of Xhaka was going to be transformative, and I thought you'd see Diarra. I know Diarra's not played as much as I thought he would, but Diarra's been a good signing for you too. Comedy Long Pants Gamer says, good for Isak, wish him well, still want Gyökeres to score more than him. He probably will. Isak's issue has been fitness. If he stays fit, he'll get us goals, there's no doubt about it. And Paul says, no mate, I can't. Oh, we've done that one, sorry. KB, Wirtz was class against Madrid, but apart from that, he's been very underwhelming. I think it's partially because he's been moved around a lot. Who's coming off here? Isak off, Ekatike on. Is it? Is it Isak off? Yeah, Isak off, Ekatike on. Great finish, that. That is some finish. I don't care what anyone says. That is different class. Ronnie, key on the bright side. United and Liverpool are above Spurs. And Welsh wing Wolves have just had a shot blocked off the line. Well, there you go. Isak comes off. Really, really good play. Well done, Alexander Isak. He gets solid performance points today. KB, if you had to pick between Isak and Ekatike, who are you taking? Isak. Like right now, if I can only have one player, if I've got a game to play and I can only have one of them, it's Alexander Isak, because of course it's Alexander Isak. He's the best centre forward we have comfortably. But if you're talking about who would I rather have over the next 5 years, like I have to sell one of them, then it'd probably be Alexander Isak. I would rather keep Ekatike long term. But right now, Isak, if he's fit, Isak has to start ahead of Ekatike. But I think long term, we probably end up finding a system that starts both. C. Wheatley, he's the best captain I've seen supporting Sunderland, but I'm only 25. I'm trying to think who was your skipper when you was in the Premier League, like 2000, 2001. I'm trying to think who it was. Was it Grant McCann or Gavin McCann? Gavin McCann. No, Stefan Schwartz. I'm trying to think who that Sunderland captain was. Can anyone remember? Anyone who's old enough to remember Kevin Phillips and Niall Quinn in the Premier League? Can anyone tell me who Sunderland's captain was? You had Thomas Sorensen in goal. I think you had Michael Ball. I'm sure he played. Schwartz, McCann, Phillips, Quinn. I'm trying to think. Lee Cattermole. Wasn't Lee Cattermole. Cattermole was well later. Michael Gray. It might well be Michael Gray. Welsh wing, 1-0 Villa. What a goal. Oh, gutted for Wolves. 3-star Reds. The Seagulls are starting to fade. Forest now starting to chase an equaliser. Lisher, not Peter Reid. Peter Reid wasn't playing. He was managing him. Yeah, Peter Reid was the manager. Kevin Ball is up there. It's not Kevin, but it was Michael Ball it was, wasn't it? How are you feeling, Key? I'm good, mate. I'm very good. I'm very excited that we are that we're 1-0 up. I'm hoping it lasts. And KB, I think you have to drop Salah if you play them both. I can't see how all three would fit. No, I agree. I absolutely agree. I think long term, that is what Slot wants to do. I think he wants a system whereby Ekatike and we basically play 4-4-2. I think it might be 4-4-2 that he's trying to do. Jimmy, isn't Michael Ball the singer? Michael Ball is a singer, but he was also a fullback who played for Everton and Sunderland. And Manchester City as well. Miserable Lizard. What year is the Fiorentina shirt behind you? 98, I think. 98, 99, maybe. Kevin Ball was the captain. Was he really? Right. Sunderland season 99-00. I think that's kind of when I'm talking about. Who was the captain? Steve Bold. It was Steve Bold. Paul Butler. It might have been, actually. No, Steve Bold was the captain. I'm not talking about that. Stefan Schwartz, Gavin McCann. We need to keep going. I don't think it was that season. I think Steve Bold retired after that. Captain Michael Gray. It was Michael Gray. Good shout. Yeah, Ben called it right. It was Michael Gray. '99. Steve Bold. Yeah, Mickey Gray. Jimmy P says City fans won't know that as they don't know any plays before 2008. And Michael Fozzard, I see the Rat has scored. The Rat has scored. No, Alexander Isak's the one who scored. Yeah. Welsh wing, Peter Reid was manager then. Mick McCarthy, who went 15 losses in a row. Yeah, that wasn't a particularly good Sunderland side, that one. Wasn't Andy Burnham the captain? Andy Burnham and Steve Rotherham. Here's Sobersley. Come on, Liverpool. Last 20 minutes. Big last 20 minutes. Alex Dixon. Stefan Schwartz was Sunderland captain in 2002, 2003. Was he really? Well, that helps me because I really thought Stefan Schwartz was captain at some point. But evidently, when I've just looked back, there was Stefan Schwartz was a captain, Steve Bold was a captain, Michael Gray was a captain. So, yeah, there's definitely... Sunderland must have changed captains a fair bit. 75 minutes in, this season is woeful. 0-0 against Falkirk. That is going to kill my my bets today. If Rangers don't score against Falkirk, I am all bets down, I think. Liam Manning, Villa a third. Welsh wing, West Ham have been poor today. They have. And there's always going to be the argument of, well, have Liverpool let them play? I think Liverpool have done very, very well defensively today, but I agree West Ham probably haven't been at their best either. So it might be... To what extent has it been Liverpool playing well and what extent has it been West Ham playing poorly? I don't know. Who cares? I just wanted a scrappy win today, and a scrappy win is looking like... I'm still very early, still 20 minutes. Don't want to call it too early, but it's looking like a scrappy win is what we're going to get. Paul, who was City's first big signing in the new era? I think he was Brazilian, but I don't remember the name. First big signing of City's era. I mean... It's tough because under Thaksin Shinawatra they had like what you would call big signings. They had like Elano came in and Robinho came in. I don't know if that was under the new... No, Robinho was the new owners, wasn't it? The current owners. Yeah, it's probably Robinho that you're talking about, Paul. Yeah, the one who came in and signed and held the shirt up and thought he'd signed for Manchester United, not Manchester City. He didn't know there was another club in Manchester. I was listening to Sam Allardyce's podcast the other day. Sam Allardyce was talking with, I think it was Mick McCarthy and Tony Pulis. That's a proper Brexit podcast lineup, innit? And they were talking about when Sam Allardyce was Bolton manager and Rivaldo was in the Lowry Hotel in Manchester. Rivaldo came to the hotel because he was meeting. He thought he was there to meet Manchester United, but he'd flew over because the move was like all but agreed, and he'd flew over to meet Man United. And Sam Allardyce turned up and said, "Oh yeah, Bolton Wanderers were a different Manchester side, mate." Big Sam loves Xhaka, says C Wheatley. Malak Sakkanasur, show the screen. Okay, mate, yeah, no problem. Just do us a favour. All you have to do is tap the screen 100 times, click follow, and then the screen will pop up for you. It's it pops up. Jimmy says things that never happened with Big Sam. It wouldn't surprise you though with Big Sam, would it? Let's be honest. They had Hierro, they had Ivan Campo, he had Mario Jardel. He loved a rogue European signing. Ooh, good strike from Ekatiki, unlucky. Joe, fuck off with that. Who do you support? Are your shirts for sale? Liam Manning, Ilano was quality, to be fair. Yeah, Ilano was a really good player. Ilano, that was a good City side, that, for a spell. They had Ilano, Javier Garrido, Georgios Samaras, Michael Johnson in the middle of the park as well. What happened to him? C. Wheatley says, was it a Kocha? A Kocha's another one, yeah. Another player who came from Europe with a big reputation after his time at PSG. Oh, Soberslai's lost a 50-50 here. Here's Paqueta. Keep him out. Well done, Canate. I think that was through luck more than anything. Canate turned his back on the ball and the ball hit him. Not great defending from Canate, but he's got it. Joe, big bite. Welsh wing, but then 2009 went on a spending spree. Bellamy, Tevez, Adebayor, Yaya Toure, Kolo Toure. Yeah, that was a good City side as well. Zabaleta, Bridge. Good header from Canate. Got it clear. Reece, did you see Bobby Zamora saying he was in the England squad when Zlatan scored an overhead kick? Yeah, and he wasn't even on the pitch, was he? He wasn't there. He wasn't even in Sweden. Jimmy says, mate, these players don't know that these are filmed. Jimmy, who's your cult favourite Liverpool Favourite Liverpool player, sorry. In the current squad... Oh, Strasbourg 1, Brest 2. In the current squad, I would say my favourite cult Liverpool player... Probably Joe Gomez, you know. Probably is Joe Gomez. He gets so much stick and managers don't pick him. And yet we put him in today and he plays like this. Like, honestly, I don't know what... I can't predict what other Liverpool fans are going to say. But I guarantee as soon as there is... match ratings. Watch any Liverpool fans' match ratings after this. I reckon Joe Gomez is getting 8s and 9s because he's played really well today, defensively and going forward. And he's got a big block there again. He's done really well. Joe Gomez at right back today has been sensational. And I love him. He's our longest serving player. He was at the club even before Jurgen Klopp was. So, for me, I like Joe Gomez. I don't mind Cody Gakpo. I feel like he's another one who gets a lot of stick. I like the underdog, me. I tend to gravitate more towards the players who everyone seems to be kicking off at. Welsh Ring says, do you remember we bid 40 million plus £1 for Suarez? I did. And I remember John Henry saying, what are they smoking over there at the Emirates? Ball in. Oh! Offside, I think, from Fulkrug, is it? Yeah. Benjani and Joe. Timbo, Salah bench for Liverpool win. Will he ever play again? I think he has to. We've got to get him back in the side at some point, but This is good. This is good that we've played 90 minutes with him, basically, not on the pitch. And we've played well. Because we have to start thinking about succession planning. We're so dependent on Mo Salah that when he takes him out the side or Salah has a bad game, we really struggle. Yes, well done, Szoboszlai. Great tracking. Brilliant tracking from Szoboszlai. Here's Joe Gomez. Oh, this is properly good football. Ekitike, you got to do better there. Ekitike not played well since he's come on. Philippine said, odd to see Arfield play against us. Hope he's still got some Rangers in him and pulls through. And Liam Manning says, SWP was rapid. Yeah, Shawnee, right. Good player. VAR check for the Wolves for a red card. Not dangerous, but two-footed. Here's Curtis Jones. Oh, Curtis, you've got to do better. Here we go. This is where Liverpool have got a bit of an overload. 3v3. Szoboszlai. Just calm it down. Last 10 minutes. We don't need to take chances. Timbo says maybe you could have got a decent successor in the summer without Salah's 400k wages on the books. I don't believe anyone believes it was the wrong thing to give Salah the contract. You can't let Mo Salah break the Premier League all-time record and then walk away on a free. Here's Ekitike. Don't hit it. No, that's silly. Hugo. You got to do better than that. That's poor. That's really poor, that from Hugo Ekitike. Liam, was Tevez better at City or United? He was wonderful at both, but I think the Tevez at Manchester United was incredible. He was great. Welsh wing. Ref stuck with his original decision after going to the monitor. I like that. Jimmy says Curtis Jones is a championship footballer, but he's got a Scouse accent. And Timbo says City unceremoniously got rid of KDB. Hang on a minute. KDB wasn't breaking Premier League records last year, was he? It's not the same. KDB was struggling to get fit. He was struggling to produce his best. Like, it wasn't justifiable to give De Bruyne a new contract. So I can understand City letting him go. But not Liverpool. Not when he was that big a part of us winning the title. Reese, I can smell a West Ham equaliser here. Don't be silly. Paul, Tevez was better at West Ham. Single-handedly saved them from relegation. One goes far. Oh, what's going on here? Get him booked. What's he doing here, Paqueta? He's lost his mind. There's a little bit of the Idrissa Gana Gay going on here. Alisson Becker's having a talk to Paqueta. What's going on? What is going on here? He's furious, Paqueta. It's a yellow card for him. Oh, it's a red. He sent him off. Red card, Paqueta. Off you go. Yes, red card. Red card for Lucas Paqueta. Sent off for moaning. That is absolutely outrageous. The guy has been sent off 2 yellow cards for whinging. Double dissent. He's got a yellow card and then immediately a red card. He's absolutely bet on that, hasn't he? He's definitely bet on that, Paqueta. He's got a fiver on that. I'm getting sent off today. Yes. Red card. First one this season for Paqueta. I think he might be getting a few more the way that he's carrying on. But yeah, Paqueta booked and then immediately booked straight after. Shocking from him. What an absolute idiot. Absolutely unbelievable. Paqueta sent off. And Timbo says, well, that's a Liverpool win in the bag. Enjoy being top half again, Key. Joe got the odds from Tonali. They're in a syndicate, aren't they? Tonali and Paqueta. Lucas Sandro odds. Tipsters. What's he doing walking? Yeah, clapping. It's so sad. Chill out. What's he actually whinging at here? The ref goes over to book him for the throwing his arms up. And that's then when he goes to the ref again and really kicks off. Oh, and there you go. That was the second yellow. Perfect. Welsh Wing says Saliba's out of the Arsenal squad. No Saliba, no Gabriel against Chelsea. Oh, you're going to have to cope with Hincapié and Mosquera at the back. Here's Soberslide. Come on, Liverpool. Let's kill it off. Let's kill him off. Let's have two. Let's have two. Hugo Ekatiki's been awful since he's come on. This is great banter. Hippie style. Splice them down the middle. Timbo, I've never seen someone get sent off for double descent. Didn't Wayne Rooney get sent off for that in Villarreal for Everton? Or it might have been when he was at United, I can't remember. I'm sure he basically said something to the ref and the ref booked him, and then he went over to the ref and went like that, and he's like literally down his ear, like clapped him in his face, so he sent him off. I'm sure that was Wayne Rooney was it for Everton or United? Must have been United. Everton have only played at Villarreal once. They don't shut up about it either. And it was funny enough as well, wasn't it? Isn't it mad that Alisson literally like stormed out of his net, ran up the pitch to calm his Brazilian teammate down, and he still got sent off. Reese says both better than your replacement defenders, Kate. We haven't got replacement defenders. They're better because we haven't got any. Our replacement defenders are me and Arne Slot. Long ball over to the far side. Wan-Bissaka, good clearance. Come on, Liverpool, you can't throw it away now against 10 men West Ham. We're not United. We don't lose against 10 men. Come on. Ronnie says, what was he thinking? Just take the yellow and walk away. I'm baffled by it, to be honest. It's crazy. I think that's a bit better. I don't know why, but I've moved the camera a bit closer. There you go. Table a bit closer, rather. Amber says we don't lose against Crystal Palace. And Timbo, I have a good feeling about today. We show up for the big games. Thomas Soucek's just come on for Freddie Potts. And Guilty Sparks says he flings his arm up in the air once and gets a yellow. How sensitive is this ref? Would he just bet on himself to get sent off? Everyone's saying that. Listen, you can't show obvious acts of dissent to the referee. That is, he is. We know he likes a moan. He's been booked for dissent before, famously. He was under investigation for match fixing. Well, yeah, it was spot fixing, wasn't it? It wasn't match fixing. Spot fixing. It's where you get, taking dives for yellow cards and all that sort of stuff. Timbo, if Van Dijk gets sent off for that, by the way, Key is flipping the table. The thing is, though, Van Dijk never would. He's cool. He's composed. Never would. Simon, do you think we'll see 7 minutes added with Liverpool winning, or will it be the regular 3? I don't know. I guess we'll see. There's not really been a huge amount of added on time or stoppages, so I don't know. I guess we'll see. Reece not entirely sure why he's lost his head over that foul. I mean, it's standard, innit? Hey, love that, Paul. Cheers for that. Jimmy, do you reckon Alisson ran over because he had a bet on as well? Lad, I have got you to stay on the pitch. What are you doing? I've got West Ham under 4 cards. You're killing me here. Got 40 grand on West Ham under 3.5 cards. You're absolutely doing me here. Oh, Alisson came out, got nothing on it. And now Ekitike up the pitch. Gomez chasing it down. He's the furthest forward. FM No Casuals, he's done that numerous times, to be fair. Good to see Liverpool players actually trying to calm him down. And Timbo, Liverpool have a nice run coming up on paper. Could shoot up the table if they sort it out. Here's Joof. Reece says, Lucas, listen lad, I've put 50k on West Ham, 1 shot on target, behave yourself. Rangers 0, Falkirk 0. Oh, Rangers, you've killed me. There's all my bets down. 5 added minutes at the end of this one. 5 added minutes, come on. 2-0 to Brighton at Forest. Nathan, a few wins and back into the top 4. Could even get back in the title race with this, and we're not in the we're not getting back in the title race. But listen, we will get top 4. We absolutely will get top 4. There's no doubt we'll get top 4, but we're not going to get in the title race. Oh, that's great play by West Ham. Keep them out. Keep them out. Good defending. Well done, Verge. That's better. Still 4 to go. Timbo, we're 4th in the league and we're surrounded by Villa, Sunderland and Brighton. What is going on? It's just been that kind of year, hasn't it? Alisson comes out. Nice and easy claim. Just take your time. Settle it down. No need to rush. Welsh wing, first time Premier League game since the 21-22 season where we've started a centre-back pairing that's not either Saliba or Gabriel in it. Wow. And 3-star Reds, 2-0 loss today. Every cloud has a silver lining, though we play Everton midweek. Yes, come on the Forest. Come on the tricky trees. This is better. Here's Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Gomez. Gakpo. Yes! 2-0! Cody Gakpo. He's finally got a goal. And Joey Gomez with the assist. Yes! Have a bit of that. Liverpool are flying back up the table. We might get back in that title race just yet. Who knows? It could happen. Come on. This is a great performance. This is a proper away performance here. West Ham 0, Liverpool 2. Yes. Proper performance. Justice for the results, for the performance we've put in recently. Absolute justice for Liverpool. Great game. Great goal. Joey Gomez with the assist. Great take from Cody. Ah, what a strike that is. 2-0. We'll have it. We'll have that on a butty. 2-0, 3 points. And Sunderland midweek. We're coming for you. We're having the Mackhams on toast as well. Timbo says there'll be no one happier that it's Gakpo than Slot. Gakpo is his guy. Look at him. Look at him pointing to the badge. Yes, Cody. Yes, Cody. I love it. I like Gakpo a lot. I really like him a lot. He's been shocking recently, missing so many chances. But he's been brilliant. I like him a lot. And there you go. 2-0 Liverpool. Big, big performance. Big, big result. That is what we needed. And the London Stadium has emptied. Now we need a clean sheet. A clean sheet and the world is right again. Everything is right with the world. This is better. Liverpool are away here. If they get it away, go on. Don't let him drag you down. Here we go. Ekitike. Don't slow it down. You should have gone for that then. Got a minute left. You might as well have a go. Liam, every time Gomez gets the ball near the area, Liverpool fans shout, shoot, I want him to score. Mate, he's not scored for us in 9 years at the club. We're desperate for a Joe Gomez goal. Worst thing West Ham did was move into that soulless ball. Very true. Yeah, worst thing they could have done. Carefree Chelsea. Imagine actually being excited about being West Ham. This means nothing. Well, hey, we'll see when you get snotted by Arsenal in a minute. When you're getting snotted by Arsenal, we'll see how excited you are. Villa up to 3rd. Wow. Ben Hughes, Cody Bakpo and Arne Slot, according to Rob Green. And Welsh Wing says, smile for Fan Reactions YouTube channel. I know, I was going to say I'll be on Fan Reactions in a minute, won't I? Hey, Gav. What's going on, Gav? Gav's highlights. He runs a Fan Reactions channel. He don't put me front and centre. He's on my lives all the time, Gav. I should be front and centre on your thumbnails. Is it because I said I hate Chelsea? I'll take it all back, mate. You can put me front and centre on your thumbnails again. Right. Well, it's 2-0. It's full time. The referee has got to blow up now. West Ham 0, Liverpool 2. What a result this is. Timbo, anyway, Key, I'm off to watch us batter Arsenal now. Au revoir. Take it easy, mate. Have a good day. I'll be back in 20 minutes anyway for watching Chelsea against Arsenal. Well, Liverpool have won. I'm happy. I'm excited. I love it. Right, I'll see you all soon. Take it easy, and I'll be back in 20 minutes. See you soon.